Hello, welcome back. This is when I get to decide how committed I am to actually making this channel, and the answer is it's 1 a.m. and I'm ready to go to bed. But I'm committed. So I'm making this in bed. Better than not making it at all. And that will be my first topic. Will I remember all my topics? Find out in the next episode of Avatar. I'm kidding. It's Dragon Ball Z. Naruto? Who cares? 1. Am I committed? The subtopic A, parents raising people, children, myself, on perfectionism is so stupid and silly because perfectionism cannot breed consistency. I like the way I phrased that. But yes, perfectionism is not a supportive environment for consistency because consistency inherently requires that things cannot be perfect, because in order for something to be perfect you must be able to give it your full effort and all resources, but on a day-to-day basis your effort, resources, and the logistics constantly change, which means that you cannot sustain perfectionism. You can't sustain it. And the idea that you should only show up when you're perfect is crazy. That being said, is there a place for perfectionism? Of course, when you're presenting yourself in public, like me posting a video on YouTube. Job interviews, presentations, things where you're being publicly evaluated. So I guess you could argue, yes, your content needs to be perfect, but simultaneously, that cannot be true because you need to be in the content game for at least 1.5 years to see results. You need to be in content long term, which means you need to be consistent long term, which means it cannot be perfect. So then what happens? Actually, we've now entered a part of the train of thought that I hadn't thought about before recording this video. So now I'm asking myself a real question. What does happen? How do you balance the idea that you need to be consistent, but consistent in something where you are being publicly evaluated, and public evaluation should leave a good reputation and add to your brand and leave a good impression? And a lot of people, when they see you, are encountering you for the first time. So you should leave a memorable, positive mark as the first experience of you. How do you balance that? Well, it's trying to post every day on any platform, let alone multiple times a day, right? YouTube is just once a day. Even once a day is kind of crazy. Like the fact that I'm doing this once a day away. Can you tell I'm ready to go to bed? The fact that I'm doing this once a day on YouTube is actually an insane cadence. I don't even need to look at the stats, although I probably will because I have a big ego. She got a big ego. Such a huge ego. I love his big ego. Shout out Beyonce. And shout out to my attempt to sing. Can I sing? Allegedly. Am I trained? No. Could I be trained better? Yes. So anyway, then back to the question. What does it mean to be consistent in a public evaluation format when perfectionism and consistency are inherently competing goals? Ooh. Damn. So anyway, that's subtopic A. The other thing I was going to say about commitment is I was watching some music videos, which I rarely get the chance to do unless I'm somewhere else and there are music videos playing. And so I was at a friend's house today. Hooray! Shout out to friends. Thank God for answered prayer. Topic 2. Yes, I will continue subtopic B of topic 1. Topic 2, shout out to being grateful. A lot of people pray, they ask God, they want things, and they, myself included, forget to look back on the prayers that have been answered, and be grateful for them, not just once they are answered, but every day we experience them. Because every day we don't experience them, we pray for them, we are upset that we don't have them. Which brings me back to subtopic B about commitment. Oh, look at me following trains of thoughts. If there's one thing that having a YouTube channel is going to train me to do, it's focus on a topic until I actually get the thought out, instead of jumping from thought to thought to thought to thought, like yapping with friends can be. Subtopic B of commitment, which is topic 1. is that I was watching the music videos at a friend's house, and I'm like, oh, everyone's so gorgeous. Not everyone. SZA is so gorgeous, and her ass is so fat, and her body's so fly, and Kaloni's body is so fly. Cardi's body's fly too, but like through a lot of surgery, so I'm not even gonna. Why would I compare myself to that? Which is topic 3. Be careful about who you can compare yourself to, because I used to compare myself to women around me, and then I come to find out one time I was at a dinner and I found out nearly every woman at that table had a BBL. I was like, what? Bro, I'm comparing myself to bodies that aren't real. They're like, yeah, girl, we're all trying to get surgery to look like you. Me? I mean, I get it, right? Like, I have gorgeous skin, juicy lips, the cutest nose, and the most important part, an insane bone structure. Cheekbones, high cheekbones, crazy jawline. You haven't even seen my clavicle. And I'm tall too. Anyway, yes, we get it. You're gorgeous. Topic 3. Be careful who you compare yourself to, because they actually might be using artificial means to get to your level that you exist at naturally. Back to subtopic B, commitment. I'm looking at all these women's bodies, and I have to remember I'm comparing myself to their bodies. Let's assume for the natural ones, right? I just told you Cardi's is a natural, so I'm not even comparing it. But for the women's whose body are natural, quote unquote, it's like, girl, you're not drinking water, going to the gym, working out, eating, sleeping the way they are. And even if they have it naturally, you're not doing anything for this goal that you say you have. Like, I'm always comparing. I have a thing about arms, abs, and ass. That's my whole thing. And I've had that thing since high school, which means 10 years of me being obsessed with arms, abs, and ass. And it's like, you've only been working out consistently for a few months, and you spent this entire evening craving oatmeal cream pies. Every day you look for sugar to eat. Quite literally every day. Meanwhile, one of my closest friends, Sharon, every day looks for a squat to do. Like, it doesn't matter where we are, what we're doing, she's going to try and find a way to do some squats. Her body is amazing. So it's like, why be jealous of work you're not doing? Ooh. Ugh, that should be the title of this video if I remember in 2 minutes to make this the title. Why be jealous of work you're not doing? Wow. I'm beating my own ass right now with these words of wisdom. But hey, anyway, this is me doing the work. Topic 4. I consider 1, 2, and 3 done. Topic 1 is commitment. Topic 2 was gratitude. Topic 3, comparison. Topic 4, why be jealous of work you're not doing? Topic 4, make the work really easy to do. Here I am recording this YouTube video 1 a.m. quite literally from bed. I ain't doing all that extra studio, podcasting, mic, Canon camera, video, vlogger camera, tripod, sit in the background of the, edit this, thumbnail here, description that, SEO optimize this, lighting this, ring light. Girl, if you don't get your damn iPhone, shout out to Apple, sponsorship goes here, and record a video. Which brings me back to topic 1. This is what you said you wanted. Are you committed? Which is like a very interesting thought. I've been thinking about this a lot. It's like, why would you spend your life doing anything but the things you want the most? No matter how hard or annoying they are to deal with. Honestly, I feel like I'm going off right now, and this was supposed to be a very casual video, but I really feel like I'm eating. I'm kidding, I don't actually. Am I though? I feel like there's things I started doing ironically that now I'm doing very seriously, and I can't tell if I'm doing it ironically still or I'm doing it seriously, like this. Oh, God, help us! The internet is rotting my neurons. But yes, here I am, making this as easy to possibly do because I'm allegedly committed to doing this. And it'll be very interesting to watch this video in the future. Also, quite literally, I'm probably not going to watch all these videos. I also don't plan on having kids, but like, let's say I do. Isn't this going to be so cool for them to watch? Like, their mom every fucking day. What a repository. What an archive, man. Everyone should do that for just that reason. And I don't even want kids. Like, if you want kids, you should be making content just for your kids to have the content, for real. That being said, I'm very much struggling with content because I'm getting lower and lower engagement over time. I can't tell if I just suck at content. Algorithms are weird. It's a posting time thing because it's like I'm still gorgeous, so I know it's not my face. The topics are still controversial. Oh, and every once in a while, one of my posts still does pop off. So it's. I've already answered my own question. What number are we on? 5? It's the hook. It's the hook.